player in Palace with the bomb. Pretty obvious exactly what their intent is. They don't have CT spawn yet. Shock's still there trying to hold them off. They don't have T-spawn either, though, because that's going to be wrapped in from behind. You've got both Jax and Kenny taking that position. In fact, Jax going to go all the way through Palace. That'll give him an angle to clear off toward Connector and Jungle, which is currently occupied. Vent covered off, pretty standard position. But it's Lucky and CT that wants to be the next to make contact. Flash over. He's got a chance, but he couldn't find the shots. Poor start for Lucky in terms of aim, despite the best intentions. Nonetheless, Tyloo, fantastic in hitting the shots inside of the site. Maybe speed not part of it, but certainly it is going to be on the A site. I take back. Still behind, though. He's going to wait this out. He could deny the bomb. He wants to wait for them to commit to it. They haven't even looked. All four of them. One down. Easy bomb denial. Wanted to see if he could find one other. Well, the bomb planter was defenseless, but Shox showing exactly what he's good for. Finds two more. Bintet does turn it around.
So in a great position going forward here. This kill should come through. Will it be traded out? It won't. His aggression towards A-Round surely goes down here indeed. His extra gets his first kill, and they're going to try and pounce on that.
Bomb dropped outside of the door. That's lovely. Great shot from Kenny. Shox sees it and realizes he can now look the other direction comfortably. Execute down. Great timing on the flash for Shox to peek.
He's got another one as well. He doesn't need to overextend at this point, but he's hitting every single shot so far. And this is the Shox we saw yesterday. The first time we've seen any sort of level of play from him that would be convincing. That was yesterday in the best of three. He's arrived just in time. Can Bintet do the same? 1 minute remaining, and KENNYS seems to be hitting all of his shots as well.
Point out that based on, it's an ELO-based system, but the numbers that it generated, this map is the closest. This matchup today is the closest. Great shot, Kenny, through the smoke to find attacker, and he fades back inside of it. They can't capitalize on it.
As they hold up, it's quite telegraphed it's A at this point, but still two players towards a B side for G2, trying to utilize the advantage they have, and Kenny will be flashed, but can he get the first shot? Too easy for him.
Way too easy. Kenny and Jax, meanwhile, they'll add to that. So Tyloo back to guns, but finding absolutely nothing with them. His lost bonus still in effect, though, so keep in mind a bomb plants would be...
Yeah, this is really weak from Tyloo. It's going to be Kenny just to drop the smoke, and there's the first kill. Jax will be taken down.
Heading up catwalk. I'm very surprised that he didn't go toward middle, but he'll get somebody. CT spawn, but Kenny's going to be out of position. Lucky's not. He'll take attacker. Oh, great follow-up on Excurate as well. That's going to allow them to push in more aggressively from CT, and they're aware of it. Bintet swings for one, turns it around, knows exactly where the bomb is. Chance he can line it up. Hits the second, and he knows where Body is, but Body gets him while he's trying to reload, and that should be enough. Oh my, it's not. Tyloo just barely got that one. Thank you, Bintet. They'll be absolutely praising him. 9 HP, all he needs is one here. If he gets one, that's brilliant. He might get more than that, but he does step out. Pretty easy shot for Summer in the end, and Body will rotate back in. Still a tough task for him. He's the only one there currently. Has to hold off two players immediately working in from the apartments and firing the AUG already. He's made noise. Great turn back to find Summer. The headshot and Excurate now. Just the AWP. Started this round off by taking out Kenny. He'll end it by dropping to Body, and it's G2 back on the winning side, 8-4.
Jax needs to be flashed in there. There's the flash, and there's a chance. Oh my goodness, it's actually working out. The flash couldn't have been better timed. A full eco victory on the cards here, but it's up to somebody who's now towards the underpass. Do you have to face him, boys? You've got the bomb, you have control, and you're challenging one by one.
He can really do in this round. And Shock's position, you mentioned it before, it's better now because he's rotated around. They have either end of mid, window, easy pick, down he goes. Out toward mid finally. He'll take a slight bit of nade damage. Molotov's going to do more. He's got to back away, and that puts him directly into the clutches of Shox. That's well played between Kenny and Shox. Lucky, waiting the whole time, finally gets his shot on somebody.
Shox, he's been on an absolute tear this game. 14 kills to his name as Body continues his strong performance as well. That's his 13th.
Summer trying to sneak in. Knows there was one in ladder before. Found it. If he could have avoided Kenny. That's a hard thing to do when he's playing like this. Deep window, or are they going to keep him for the post plant? They might just do that. One's going to drop now. That's going to take away the vision from somebody as they enter. Bintet therefore left alone. Somebody's got to swing left, but they can push through onto him, and that's exactly what Body does. Good start. Good crossfires. Rotations have arrived. Trades go back and forth. Shock's down. It's all on Body. It's actually worked out. Second pistol perhaps for Tyloo as they got there very swiftly, I have to say. Despite that smoke in the window, they came through the door. No one was deep enough to spot that. And then they just swarmed around quad.
Smokes were decent, but the shots were a little bit better from Tyloo. Body, almost no chance of winning this one. If he can get a kill, that would be fantastic at this point, but taking that at 8 HP, they're going to know it as well. He gives it his all, but nothing he could really do there.
It's a very tough position because they're going to be behind him. If they look down from the window, he's gone. They haven't yet. He had a chance to spray for more, but attacker's in position to capitalize, and they're not yet in from balcony to watch the doorway. He's inside of the sights. Removed. Good find from Shocks. Still very difficult affair to put the bomb down as the smoke will cover the window. They might be able to rush it in. They need to watch Cat just to confirm that it's clear. Shocks is doing that. I think Jax might have been best suited to push in with that smoke down and get the bomb in position. He thinks otherwise. Works out so far. He'll get Bintet. Shocks goes over to get the bomb. It's a little bit late though. Jax, he gets caught out. Again, if they weren't through the window, Jax might have been able to push over there and grab that already, but he held the angle. Shocks confirmed it now. He'll go for it in a one-on-one as Summer is the only one left. 100 HP, MP9, bomb being planted. He can't advance fast enough to get there, but he gets on Jax before the gun's leveled.
Next grip surely will be smoked out. He's not going to be gifted a free kill, is he? The smoke isn't ideal towards window. He's got a huge gap, and he actually misses the shot, gets double grenaded. Summer's actually playing in front of that position, so the flashes will actually be beneficial here. They need to be pumping over like 2 or 3 at least, just to make this a little bit more comfortable. There's the first 2. Is there a third? There's not, so Summer should be able to get a kill. Another missed shot here. They need to start landing these orb shots, but it's not happening at all, and G2 will really take advantage of that. There's a smoke towards spawn to grant a plan.
Yeah, they've exploited it perfectly. Bomb to go down. Double flash to CT, no smoke, but they have someone watching it still, so the safety is there.
Same story for Bente. Good drop of FAMAS, I guess. It's no problem at all. At least the one, and there's no trade potential, so that's a little bit shoddy from G2, I have to say. Checking such a key choke point. A lot of CT presence in this room, and there's no one to back him up. He just goes down with nothing.
Xgrid still just waiting to see when they walk in. He's not completely alone. Great shot to find Jax because of this. Somebody's already holding backside of the smoke to make sure the windows are covered. Okay.
This is a bit of a mess from G2 now.
Yep.
Whether he wants to do that's another thing altogether.
Flash goes over. Oh, yes, sir!
Not enough to win the round yet, but maybe this is body catches an unsuspecting attacker.
Oh!
That's more like it. Might as well. And we'll move into the next round. Not going to throw that away, but this gun might be lucky. Actually hits the shot. Massive disaster for G2. That was their round. It all falls apart, but they still have the cash. They're going for a faster play towards it. They've broken through the choke point now.
Shots to CT. Jax. He's got them. Summers pulled one back, though. They run around to try and pin him in the corner. He finds it. Double Molotov in the same position means he can just fall back. He's already done so. He was still there. The stack on him. The low HP. It was a 95. I thought he was tagged a little bit more than that, but certainly would have been painful. Shock's good time to get toward middle. We'll find attacker. That gives Lucky a bit more to work with. Underneath of Shadow. Doesn't have to worry about the top side of jungle, but they do have to consider windows still. Slow peek from somebody. Oh, he looked away from Sandwich. I don't think he was spotted. Did get Kenny. Thought maybe Jax was going to see him smoke down for himself. He'll get away. Shocks has rotated all the way back around to join his teammates, and this will be a front A take in a 3-on-3.
And need to feel comfortable, at least towards one position. It's not going to be a jungle. Jax has gone down. And they'll just have to go for the plan here and hope for the best. Shoxy, will he deliver the frag? Certainly not.
Key to play this with the bomb ticking. Oh, somebody just absolutely decimates him. Around the corner easily. Kit's already on it. Tyloo's going to go 12-12.
And somehow they pull this game back. And Bentep, decent damage towards short. Some trades coming in now as the CTs start to get back into the round. 3 versus 3 very quickly as G2 trying to make their attempt towards a B split. It's really not working out for them. Entirely knocking on the door of map point.
Chaos, and somehow they pull it back on the Tyloo side with sprays at Connector. Missed AWP shot, however, at the back of the site, and it's now a 2-on-2. Everyone is in this corner of the map. Shocks wants to work his way out as well. Jax still holding in the corner. Hears them walk out, but attacker baits him into it. Look to the corner, and it's all down to Shocks. Bomb is way over on the opposing side, and he's not aware there's a player right behind him with an AWP. Somebody has got Tyloo on map point.
Been so good on the CT side as attacker. Watches the underpass here. 2 players on the other side. That's Lucky and Body. They've been so poor. The trade potential here. And this time a bit better, but Lucky's gone down to 30 HP. That grenade might finish him off. Doesn't quite connect.
Not yet, at least. Smoke inside a window for Lucky. That allows him to walk out safely and get toward Connector. Keep in mind that, oh, good Molotov. I was going to say that AWP on short that could peek as soon as they wanted to walk into the stairwell. Yeah, haven't gone even with that, though, but they at least boosted player. Oh, missed shot from Jax was not at all ready for Bintet to be there. 4 on 2. And the bomb sits in the underpass position. That's going to be very hard to get back.
It was looking so good for G2. First half, we were comfortable. We felt like they were winning the rounds they should be. They were hitting shots that looked glorious. And it's back to the same old troubles throughout this tournament and in the second half. Looking like they're out of position. And it's Bentet and Excurrent actually going to be defending here. And Bentet now alone as he has to try and find multiple kills. Flash goes up in the air, but down he goes. And it's going to be looking very, very good for G2 here.
Bomb plant by Body. Flash up by Summer. Take that back. It was a nade directly. This will be the first round pistol win that G2 gets in this series. They lost both on Mirage. The kill makes that a little bit more likely as Summer NCT is going to get locked in. Jax gets somebody down, wrapped through. He'll push the door. Somebody knows it, so he gets aggressive. Nowhere really else to go.
He's softening those players up for the pistols and Body. He might be dropped first here, and indeed he is. What a shot that is. Somebody actually has...
Kenny's on the right. He's recovered the bomb, but that smoke means he can just watch the headshot position. Does exactly that. They will spray him down and make it impossible for him to retreat, but Bintet still has this covered off. They need to be expecting that. Hesitation in movement suggests that they are. Flash? Nope. Oh, there is now, and it's exactly when Bintet looked away. If he had stayed looking, he might have been able to find the headshot on Kenny instead.
No weapons recovered. MP5 absolutely blown away there, and it's going to be so much damage done. 2 versus 2, but 1 shot potential with the scouts here, and that's where you'll see them do all the work, and it all falls apart.
It was the Xbox smoke, which does allow you to push up catwalk without being seen from mid. So that's exactly what they wanted the pistols to do. They swing lower, the 2 players that went mid. Means they're all going to try and push in. I take that back. 1 did go back to mid, so they want to split the site. So far, it's gone well.
Long, Excurrent and Bentet to say a UMP and a scout. The middle corner here. Just allow them to get out the mid doors first and actually start pushing up. They're not smoking Spore. Hello?
Wow.
Okay.
That's going to leave the bomb down. No smoke means full vision. I'm very surprised by that call. That's just so much information. Now there's a smoke in place. Kenny's locked off. I take it back. There's not. I thought there was that one all the way across. There's still a massive gap, and attackers flanked them out. This round's done. Tyloo surely has to get away with this. They forced out Body from the site. He wins the duel on Bintet. That will at least recover the bomb. And with Kenny already working through the tunnels, they can force the issue onto Excurrent. He's gone for a pistol this close because he's on the AWP. Bomb dropped again.
At the B doors right now. Silent so far. He knows the player's there. Gets the kill, but they have control of the situation. And Jax is not going to be committing. Actually, he is right through the flames there. Takes 50 damage. And if he gets a nade on top of him, he might be in trouble here. Nade is coming through. It's actually an incendiary as well. He'll have to extinguish it. Gives up his spot, and he's certainly going to die.
It'll be extremely difficult for them to do so. No shot from Excurrent, though, from the AWP. Body's got to dink through the wall on somebody. That gave Lucky all the confidence in the world to go for the fight, but not aware that there's a third one down toward the pit. Bintet finds it with the AUG, and it falls to just Kenny. Bomb watched. Kenny missing. And Tyloo should find their third round. You can see why the importance of... Okay. Minute to work with here. They've got to be careful. Kenny could still do this.
Absolutely could.
Smart to smoke him off. Try and contain him at this point in time.
Pushing back towards A. Player on shorts. Needs to be very careful here. Kenny's aware of it, but surely the CT wins out. He does, and this is a classic KENNYS moment now. If he gets a plan for long and gets down towards that position, this is absolutely his round, but he will just focus towards short. Hits the shot, and there it is. An absolute KENNYS special there.
High side pit for somebody. This position, we saw Zeus play this last week, and he whiffed hard on it.
If you're going to get multiple frags, it'd have to be an absolute mistake from G2. But either way, 4 versus 3 now. Summer and Bentet already low. It's Bentet who took the damage from that auto snipe at the very beginning. They're trying to boost behind the smoke here, which is successful, but he has been spotted. Lucky will trade it out and get a couple of frags, as we'll see Summer drop as well.
I got to check the close corner. Still have to consider that the car is not cleared. Somebody's doing exactly that, and he'll see him sneaking out ever so slyly. Into frame, Body does get one back. Kenny fades off the smoke bombs down inside of it, but they will easily be able to scoop that up, and attackers got Jax. Pistols as they stand were 2-0 in favor of Tyloo and Mirage. It was G2 that picked up the first one this map. Still a chance they can pick up this one as well. Kit for Lucky. And Body and Kenny both have 100 HP to work back in. Flash to go over.
Yeah, the flash there, surely deployed, but it's not there. Actually going to go up dry and see what can be done. Summer to take most of the aggro here, and KENNY has to nail the shot.
Bintet still behind the car. Headshots, oh, dinks through the edge of the box, not enough. They're all on top of the bomb, and now Execute, he's too far away. Nothing he can do. That's G2 and a great retake, all three together. And the bomb defused to make it 14-2, insult to injury for Execute.
You're going for AKs in the third. Jax with full control. He's got top and middle. He's got the worst weapon possible for this. He has to try and get close to them. He actually does a very good job at that range. Difficult to find a headshot. Does it perfectly. Gives him the opening frag. They've actually gone past Shocks here. He's going to sneak through, and oh my goodness, he's absolutely owned them, and he doesn't get the second frag. He almost did. It looks like it will be Jax to make up for the little mistake there. It's a 3 versus 2 at a low HP. Summer, that will confirm map points and pretty much guarantee a third at this stage. Summer will go down in the end, and my God, 15-2.
Supports out for mid, that allows Shocks to push through. Good flash, pushes through and caught them perfectly on the edge of the smoke. Exactly the team play G2 lacked on Mirage. They're making great on here. Strides forward to close this map out as well as just Summer and Accurate make it all on Summer. And the sun sets on the short Summer, it seems, because 16-2 is a very fast game. G2 to Cash.
Question mark, I'd say it's almost 50-50. It's a map they both play, and Cash is the great equalizer here. We'll see who comes out on top. It's a nice basic approach towards the A site. The smoke towards Highway and the Molotov at quad. There's a trade of blows here, and we'll go to a 4-on-4, but it's all a ruse. They head towards the B site, and Body is there with backup as well, and it's a very quick round.
He's highly suggestive of the fact that they want to go toward B, and Jax is absolutely up to checking that out. Doesn't want to fall victim or too easily pushed around. Goes back out with a flash and finds the kill. Summer's gotten Body down, but Jax overstays his welcome this time. Somebody through the vents. The eyes on it.
That's a guaranteed kill for KENNY. Does he want to reposition now? He's given up his spot. Absolutely he does. Drops down towards the bomb site itself. They actually got a flash towards middle. This is looking very good. G2 so active right now as they lose the initial duel towards the B bomb site. They're doing a great job of holding off this A approach. KENNYS doing so much damage here. Bent down to 35 with 20 seconds remaining in the 2 versus 1. Can't even get the plant down here. Good job to get himself in a viable situation. Jumps up on the bomb site there, but it will be the 3-0.
Attacker yet. Shocks. Wow. Okay. Shocks just got peeked at the perfect time, but Execute and Attacker gets the jump unlucky because of it. I thought for sure they had the advantage in that setup. Take that away. Keep the... It wasn't like it was out of reach when...
Back, they're going to throw away one of the orbs. You really don't want double orbs in the T side of Cash, not really a thing. It's not clear where they end up right now. It is going to be Shoxy ready and waiting. It's the orb close range, 1 bullet kill. Will they be ready for it? Absolutely not. Bomb goes down. Shoxy waiting for the reply. As Lucky holds beneath the boosted spot, he is in an ideal position to get maybe both kills here. They know exactly where somebody is, but there it is. Final kill comes through. Very clean. Oh, we can see
the shadow. That's too easy. He realized it too. He looks up. Wait, that's above me. Oh, okay.
Translated that well, but either way, it's KENNYS now who knows heading towards A. 20 seconds remaining. He has to dodge his flashbang and try and hit the shot. He nails that one, and it's going to be Jax doing exactly the same. 4 versus 1. Bentet managed to do that on Mirage when the bomb was planted. He'll get a couple of kills perhaps, but taken down in the end.
And the rest can go toward A main. They time this to perfection. They're going to go a little bit early, though. That smoke dissipates. They go, and the players at A main aren't there, so despite that they get that position, they do nothing with it. And they're already down 2. Lucky knows there's another one. Easy.
Yeah, easiest kill you'll get all game. Bentet stuck at the ticket booth. I'm not sure they're going to get a frag out of this one. Maybe the one, actually nothing at all.
Based on the ratings of the teams and how they fluctuated based on performance this week, these two teams were the most evenly matched that we've had all week long. Not just today. I'm pretty sure they're the closest all week long. And it has turned out to be anything, but I suppose that shows what everyone says about G2, right? They should be so much better than they are. They just haven't been performing. Well, now we're starting to see signs of it.
Yes, just in the nick of time as well. But this round still might fall out of their grasp. It's Lucky looking to retake the mid area. My God, is he on a rampage? He gets one of these kills, Matt, it's done. They need to get him cleanly. Not going to happen. There's no trade potential there. And it's up to Execute, who's managed to post, 9 kills and 1 more. Make it 10, as he has to go towards B now and hope for the best.
Hope for the best doesn't work enough. Body gets another kill for his name. 13-2 G2 Esports at half.
Make him a little bit useless in that position now, especially with his low HP, as it looks like Attacker is doing a great job. Will KENNYS go for the trade? Doesn't look like another chance, as now the Molotov comes in. He actually will challenge. KENNYS gets this kill. They've got a chance, but Tyloo in full control now.
Bonnie runs down Summer. Attacker just backed into the Molotov. I don't think he realized it was still behind him, or that he was so far back because it did so much damage. Jax was easily able to dispose of him. And Jax has to find 2 more. He can't do it. Tyloo will tie the series pistols at 3-3. This Molotov goes to Sandbags, just to note.
Does it?
Nope. Somebody again down below. This is why it's so strong, but he's not expecting a second player.
And then in they go.
And they go toward Attacker, though. And the AUG, we know how strong it is. Finds 2. Shocks on the trade. Watch the smoke down at the top of Highway. Okay, it's going to be Kenny. He actually saves Shocks. That's a brilliant kill. I thought Summer was going to wrap around, push through the smoke, try and catch them off. He goes to deny the bomb. It's exactly what Kenny wanted him to do, but Binted above finds Kenny, and Shocks nowhere else to go, gets traded immediately. They'll pull it back on the Tyloo side.
So Body's lining up the smoke for Heaven. Bounce that off. Should go up there. It's pretty reliable smoke, indeed. As they've actually broken through the initial smoke here. This is very uncomfortable for the CTs. What a shot that is. Excurrent had such a rough game here, but he might get another one. He have to go for a quick scope here, and he hits it, but it didn't get the kill. G2 actually win this round. It didn't find a kill, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. There's the AWP. He manages to get it at the end of the round, and Attacker might be dropped here as well.
Shock
oh my goodness.
Shock saw him just before he got behind the blue crate.
Wow.
So you can kind of see why maybe the AK works if he's going to be successful at winning those exchanges. Yep, that does. Sure.
Mac 10 entry like that. What? Okay, that could be round in itself.
Why are they going one at a time? Thankfully, Summer, thankfully he's there because somebody was well beyond enemy lines. He still might be because Summer's been caught off. Somebody goes down immediately after. Attacker. 1 on 3. You can listen to that tick. That's going to be burning in their ears at this point because the round is gone and it's 15-7. Their tournament might be gone with it. I thought he was going to give himself up on a platter at that point, but still stays alive. Smoke down, and he can hold the angle. They know that he was trying to jump above before, so he might do it again. Body spots somebody doing it. Gets the kill. Man advantage to G2. Comes at a bit of a cost. There's some damage done to Kenny, but they've got the advantage. That's all that matters.
I think he needed himself slightly there as well. That should be fine. 5 versus 3. It's up to Excura here. He's presumably going to be taken down as well. He's still 1 kill away, but he's actually got no HP left. That's going to be it. Summer completely removing this situation. G2, such a rocky start to the major for them, but it looks like they've done enough. 16-7. It is Tyloo knocked out of the tournament, and G2 progressed to the new legend stage.